My name's Megan. I'm right now first year of grad school to go for my Doctor of Nurse Practitioner. Psych mental health is the specialty I'm going into. So my parents moved here from Peru. I'm first generation born here. And so I had that, when I was with family, it was like a very Peruvian culture. And then at school, I got the Americanized culture. But my parents worked really hard. So I also went through a lot of different socioeconomic settings. Probably when I decided I want to work in mental health, when I accepted that, all right, this is a real thing. There is mental illness. Not listen to my family. You're either crazy or you're not. Once I decided to go down that path, I think the rest just kind of wrote itself. I felt like it's easier to get started and get through it. The work is never easier, but telling myself this is for a purpose. I'm going to be a nurse practitioner and prescribe and do all this stuff. That made starting easier.
That's cool.
I really leaned into a pretty bad relationship in my early 20s. And I tried to find my purpose in someone else. And that did not go well. The whole thing didn't go well. It didn't end well. But I learned from it. I grew from it. That to help others, you have to really put into yourself. I learned that I can do things, that I am a strong person and I'm very smart, and that my worth and my value, what I bring to this world and my value, is not affected by anybody else's opinion. No, I don't think you can be ready. In new chapters, I just tried. I tried to learn from those around me. I tried to do research. I tried to psych myself out, and hype myself up. And then I, whatever came from the research and opinions and then my own, moral compass, kind of took that road. I definitely have recommendations. I recommend this book is called How to Raise an Adult. I forgot the author's name, but it's really good, and it gave me insight it gave me a lot of insight how our generation is the way it is, and how certain behaviors from parents and patterns of behaviors can really shape how you think, how you see things. And I really like language learning too. So I'm learning American Sign Language and Japanese, and I know Spanish, and I like how language can also shape the way you think. That's really interesting to me. Mm-hmm. And I recommend One Piece, that anime. It's Power of Friendship. The book that I mentioned, How to Raise an Adult, basically the entire message is calm waters never made a skilled sailor. And I love that because it helps reframe the trials to tribulations or whatever.
Yeah, the trials and tribulations.
And you can't have health without mental health. Like, and yeah, I think it's needed without a doubt. Yeah, that you're not alone, and that it's super exhausting, and please like realize that like it is a battle that you're fighting, and it's 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 just a lot. And so I tell people to like please celebrate like every win, because it really is important. And to also try the grounding technique that I use. I like to teach all my patients a grounding technique. So if you feel like an anxiety attack coming on, I tell them to put up 5 fingers, tell me, and then I have them tell me 5 things they see, 4 things they hear, no, 4 things they feel, like their shirt or their hair, 3 things they hear, 2 things they smell, and 1 thing they like. And usually that helps break the cycle of the panic attack. To like reset and have another try.
Yeah.
There are different types of crisis lines. Basically, if you ever feel like you are planning or intending to hurt yourself or hurt someone else, please go to the emergency room or call mobile crisis unit. But going to the emergency room is the easiest thing. And then if you're having thoughts about hurting yourself, then I recommend crisis. And if you feel like you're not there yet, you're not going to hurt yourself, but you're just spiraling and you're just like, you can't get your footing, then there's the warm line. It's like a peer support where you just kind of talk to somebody. Even though I have like all this family and friends that I could turn to, sometimes it's nice to talk to a stranger to like get a completely unbiased perspective. Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 1-800-273-8255. For national substance abuse and disorder is 1-800-662-4357. To text the National Crisis Line, text the word HOME, HOME, to 741-741.